Protect your home from home. Simple Caravan Insurance, sponsors of the Caravan Channel.
Welcome to the Autosleepers Westminster, a caravan so packed with gadgets, goodies and gizmos that, well, it would take the rest of the show to tell you all about them. Unless we do it another way. How about a quick game of the recreation game? Well, welcome to the recreation game. You've had a good look around the Autosleepers Westminster and you've got 45 seconds to remember as many things that come as standard on this caravan. Off you go. Good game, good game. ATC trailer control, a premium jockey wheel with nose weight gauge, alloy wheels, electrically operated self-rising TV system, barbecue point, external mains electric and TV sockets, a wet and dry handheld vacuum cleaner, a second television, there's a tracking system, crockery in a storage pouch, wine glasses, cuddly magazine rack, extractor hood, microwave oven, internal water tank, big fridge freezer, hairdryer with shaver socket, a cuddly pelmet. Oh, didn't he do well? Yes, well, that's just scratching the surface, really. These Autosleeper caravans are all about packing in the luxuries, and this, the Westminster, is probably the most palatial of the four van range. But it comes with a stately home-sized price tag too, and at just under £30,000, well, what do you get for your money? It's double the price of an average four-berth British-built caravan. So let's look beyond the complimentary wine goblets and the pop-up telly and find out whether this caravan is actually any good. Well, despite being made by a relative newcomer to the caravanning marketplace, they do have quite a bit of heritage. Autosleepers, of course, are well known for their motorhome manufacture, something they've been doing for 50 years, and they've had a lot of developments in that sector. And in here, well, the fabrics they use, for instance, are just the kind of things that you'd find in their self-drive vehicles. And their move into the more towable towers has carried that across, and I really do love the cuddly magazine rack. Another crossover is in the cabinetry, which is really solid and comes with these really sensible, practical, clickable catches to secure all the cabinet doors. But I would also add, personally, some magnetic catches so that when I'm pitched up on site, I didn't have to keep fiddling around with these catches every time I wanted to open a cupboard door. Up front, there's the traditional lounge cum dining area, of course, with this slide out table and a full-size dining table which stows away in this very nifty slide out rack. But the pièce de résistance, the thing that separates the Westminster from its Mayfair stablemate, is the other dining area, and that lives near the back of the van. At the rear of the caravan is a large washroom with a separate shower cubicle that's all separately enclosed, and a very nice sort of smoky quartz wash basin and a swan neck tap. Isn't that mirror really funky? And this is where you'll find that special one-off thing, a hairdryer with a shaver point. Never seen that in any other caravan. So we've looked at the many things that this caravan does have, but what about the things that it doesn't have? Well, surprisingly, it doesn't go for the latest fad, and that's the domestic style boiler and radiators heating system. Instead, it has the more old-fashioned blown air heating system, and that's fine, but it does seem a little bit cheap on a caravan of this size and this cost. And given that it has blown air heating, it doesn't have an external blown air vent to heat the awning space, and that just catches me as a little bit of an odd omission. What else? Well, lots of locker space and drawers, but it doesn't have a full-length wardrobe, so where's Madam going to hang her ball gowns? Also, the area over the rear diner window is a little bit sparse. Perhaps they could have put more lockers up there. And speaking of lockers, well, the nose locker door itself looks to be on the small size to me. That could make things difficult to get in and out. So, what kind of person would spend double the average cost on a four-berth caravan? Wealthy people, yes, but people who want exclusivity, lots of luxury and plenty of style. And there's another thing, Autosleepers wanted a range of caravans of their own for when their motorhome customers fancied moving over into caravanning. It gives them somewhere that's familiar in style and luxury. And one more aspect, when people come down to a dealership, and think they want a motorhome, and then they see how much money they cost, they can be gently steered into an Autosleepers caravan for around about half the money. This is a big caravan though. It's around about 1800 kilograms all in. And I reckon a lot of people will be buying this to site it either permanently or seasonally on a pitch. Imagine this at the end of the working week. Big awning set up outside, the fridge full of sparkling wine, and that big bed made up just waiting for you. When you rolled up to it, I know just what you'd say. Nice to see you nice.